Hello! As always, my name is Miss Taylor, and this week we're going to be talking about classroom environment. In my classroom, I want students to be explorers, adventurers, and not be afraid to follow their dreams. I want to have a little tent where my students can go curl up and just breathe. I also want to have a little campfire where my students and I can go read stories and sing songs. The campfire would be made of paper, of course, not actual fire. But I also know that I want to include some tech, whether it be analog or digital, in my classroom. So I saw this thing on Pinterest where the teacher had like a wall of art and then she just like put string lights around it and it lit it up. And it was so pretty. I personally, though, am a big fan of analog technology, especially in the classroom environment with the younger grades. I like the idea of putting masking tape on like those little individual whiteboards, and that way my students can practice writing in the lines. And another one is putting up all the no names assignments on a whiteboard with a sign that says no name and then having them on little like clothespins so then they live there until they have to find their home. And then on another whiteboard, I want to have magnets with each student's name, and then they can move their name to where they are, like the library or the bathroom, when they're not in the classroom, so that way I know where everyone is. When we do use electronic technology in the classroom, I want to write each student's like usernames and passwords, because quite often students get a lot of those and they can't remember, on paint sample cards, so the really long skinny ones. So that way I have them all in one place and all the username and passwords are in one place. And then they're colorful. Speaking of colorful, I want to create a coloring bucket. What I mean is by getting a bucket jockey at a hardware store and then filling it with supplies that you need to color, like coloring books, blank pieces of paper, markers, pencil crayons, and crayons. Another way I want to incorporate colors and analog tech into my classroom is by painting each shelf of a bookshelf into a different color to signify what level those books are at. Also, I don't know if this counts as tech, but I saw this thing where you put a pencil in a straw dispenser, and then when a student needs a pencil, they can just go hit the little button at the bottom.